We are back in NBA 2K20 with another 7-game series showdown, and in today's video, we're going to be facing off the slowest players in the NBA versus the fastest players in the NBA. Starting off here, we got the Florida Flash, and we got the 10 fastest rated players in NBA 2K20 on this team. Starting off with our fastest player, we have De'Aaron Fox, who has 99 speed. Russell Westbrook, who has 96, Donovan Mitchell, who has 96, and Josh Okogie, who also has 96. We got Zaire Smith, who has 95 speed, and Derek White, who has 94 speed, Lonnie Walker, who also has 94 speed, Ben Simmons, who has 93 speed, Melvin Frazier, who also has 93 speed, and last but not least, Ja Morant, who has 92 speed. The reason why we only have 10 players is because usually in a 7-game series, we only have a 10-player rotation, and the rest of the players on the team are going to be 40 overall players that will not be playing and will have no effect on how this series turns out. Coming over to our slowest players in the NBA, we got the San Diego Snails, and these are the 10 lowest rated players in terms of speed inside of NBA 2K20. Starting off with the fastest of our slowest players, we got Kelly Olynyk, who has 31 speed, Salah Mejri, who has 31 speed, Aaron Baines, who has 30 speed, Omer Asik, who has 30 speed, Ivica Zubac, who has 26 speed, and then everybody going forward is going to have 25 speed. We got the Lopez brothers, both Brooke and Robin Lopez, Boban Marjanovic, Ryan Anderson, and last but not least, Taco Fall. And then, of course, the rest of the players are going to be 40 overall players that will not be playing in this series. If you guys are looking at these teams, you may be wondering, this is a little unfair because the slow players are way lower of overalls, but their huge advantage is going to be their height. And as we saw in a recent video, we faced off point guards versus centers. Height plays a huge role inside of 2K, and it's almost better than a lot of attributes. We got both of our teams in the NBA Finals now, and we're going to simulate this best of 7 series. I'm going to leave a vote in the top right of the screen, and I want you guys to vote on which team you think is actually going to take this. I've actually recorded this video like 4 times now. I usually get 1 or 2 games in, and either my recording crashes or 2K crashes. So let's hope that we can get through it this time. Let's hop right into game number 1. Game number 1 was pretty close, but our fastest players are going to come out on top, up by 6 points right here. Slowest players are going to try to foul, even though, I mean, they don't have enough time to come back right now. Fastest players up by 6 points. De'Aaron Fox missing both free throws, though. Maybe this is possible. Let's see who they're going to inbound it to. Aaron Baines is going to get the ball. He ends up missing, and the fastest players take a 1-0 series lead. Checking out the box score for game 1, Aaron Baines putting up 24 points for our slowest players, and Zubac also had a double-double, 10 and 15. Going over to our fastest players, De'Aaron Fox had 23 points, and then Ben Simmons with 19, 9, and 7, and Westbrook also with a double-double. So some pretty good numbers coming out of these fast guys. I'm surprised that they're getting so many rebounds. I thought that the slower players with their height advantage, they'd be getting way more boards, but it is not looking like it. Game number 2 was close as well, but this time our slowest players are going to take it, up by 5 with 11 seconds left. There's still a chance for the fastest players, but it's going to be next to impossible. Ben Simmons to Westbrook from 3. That is no good. And the series is tied up 1-1. Check out the box score for game 2. Kelly Olynyk on top, this time with 18 points. And Zubac with another double-double, getting 15 and 13. Checking out our fastest players, Westbrook was going to be the lead scorer, 21 points. Donovan Mitchell with 19, and then Ben Simmons with a double-double, getting real close to getting a triple-double. Game number 3, the fastest players finally get home court advantage, and they just took over this game, up by 20 points right here. Let's see if they actually go for another bucket. And they're just going to dribble down the clock. Or no, Westbrook inside for a big dunk, up by 20, but Westbrook don't care. The fastest player is going to take a 2-1 series lead. Checking out the game 3 box score, great games for both Donovan Mitchell and Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons again getting a double-double. And then for our slowest players, Kelly Olynyk on top for score again. He's been doing really good so far this series, 21 points this time. Robin Lopez with 19. And then we see Boban up here. Nobody else in double digits. I want to see Taco Fall get some good numbers, though. He's getting some decent minutes, 6 points. I mean, if he's playing more, though, I feel like the slowest players are going to have a lot better chance. Game number 3, yet again, pretty close, but it looks like the fastest players are going to win this one, up by 6 points. And that means they're about to take a 3-1 series lead, which is looking really good for them, but not so good for our slowest players. They're going to have to pull up an insane comeback to win this series. Checking out the game 4 box score is just a lot of all-around scoring for our fastest players here. And then Ben Simmons putting up 17 and 15. We check out our slowest players. Again, some good scoring at the top here. Robin Lopez with 24. Kelly Olynyk with 22, and Zubac with 15 and 15. Slowest players get the home court in game 5, and they get the W, up by 4 points. Fastest player is going to foul, but the slowest players are going to get one more game here, bringing the series a little closer, and they now have the chance to force a game number 7. Some bricks right there. Now checking out the box score for game number 5 there. Zubac on top for scoring with 20 points. Aaron Baines with a double-double. And Kelly Olynyk with a double-double. More all-around scoring right here for the slow players. And we got Taco Fall in double digits, which is nice to see. But Donovan Mitchell dropping 37 points for the fastest players. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for them to get the W there. Maybe he'll do something crazy in game 6 as well. We got a real close one here in game 6, all tied up with about 4.5 minutes left at 105. And a clutch shot right there to take the lead. Of course, if the fastest players win this one, then they're going to win the series. Slowest players win, they're going to force a game 7. Got Donovan Mitchell in the post. I mean, good thing he didn't score there. Donovan Mitchell should not be scoring in the post against these guys. Here's Aaron Baines from 3. No good, but Zubac with the board and the second chance points. All right, Westbrook, all he's got to do is run around them like that. He gets a perfect release. I've just gone in for the dunk if I was him. I'm sure that's what he would have done in real life, but we got Robin Lopez posted up, but Aaron Baines just holding on to the ball, and he goes out of bounds. What is he doing? Donovan Mitchell wide open from 3, but he can't hit. Ryan Anderson from 3 now. He can't hit either. Now the fast player's on a fast break here. Donovan Mitchell again open from 3, but he can't get anything to fall. 2 wide open shots and 2 bricks for him there. Here's Robin Lopez with the big dunk and 1. Josh Okogie going to take the mid-range shot, and he's going to drain that. Here's Brook Lopez, the 3-pointer. That's no good. And they do not run the ball. Pretty much if the fast players get a rebound, they have a fast break. Donovan Mitchell, a tough shot, but he drains it, getting that lead to 1. Brook Lopez is open from 3 here. They're disrespecting him, but it's working out. Aaron Baines gets the rebound. Aaron Fox inside, somehow getting that layup between those 2 giants. They really are just disrespecting these guys from the 3-point line. Ryan Anderson pretty open there. He can drop the 3. Shot clock winding down. Kelly Olynyk inside. It is no good, but Aaron Baines with the board and the second chance points again. And a huge steal by Ryan Anderson on the fast break. And inside, he gets the bucket to go. Somehow out sprinting everybody. Looking like we might be going to a game 7 here. I don't want to jinx it though. Donovan Mitchell gets the foul. First free throw is good to go. Donovan Mitchell with 31 points this game. Again, he's doing pretty well, but he missed 2 big 3-pointers. So slow players probably just going to try to hold on to the ball for as long as possible here. Kelly Olynyk from 3. It's no good. And the fast players still got a chance. I wonder what they're going to do here. I wonder if they're going to go for the 3 or go for the quick bucket. There's Donovan Mitchell coming inside. Easy layup. They're going to have to foul now. Most of these guys aren't the greatest free throw shooters. And they got a foul. There we go. So they had a foul to give there. Wonder who's going to get the ball. Ryan Anderson. Nope. Brook Lopez with the ball. What are they doing? They just wasted so much time not fouling there. Let's see if Lopez can clutch up here. First free throw is money. And the second one is a no good. These guys have no timeouts, though. Donovan Mitchell half-court shot is no good. And these slowest players are going to force a game 7. A super clutch game by the slow players right there. Donovan Mitchell with 34 points this game. Again, Ben Simmons with that double-double. Checking out the slowest players. I mean, all-around scoring for these guys. 19 for Brooke, 18 for Baines, 18 for Robin. Boban had a pretty good game, and Kelly Olynyk with a double-double as well. But we're going to be hopping into game number 7 here to find out who our champion is going to be. And yet again in game 7, we had a pretty close game, but looks like the fastest players are going to come out with the W, unless these slow players do something pretty quick here, but it looks like they're just taking their time. Do they realize that they're down by 5 points right now? I mean, they get a 3-second, defensive 3-second. Brooke Lopez. And the free throw is no good. Maybe if they didn't run down the clock so much. And that is out of bounds. Fastest player is going to get the ball. If they foul here after just not trying to score, yeah, they're going to do that. I mean, I don't know what the slowest players were doing at the end there. Fastest player is going to get the W and come home with the championship. I did not think this series was going to be so close. Every game was within 10 points other than that one blowout. And I mean, the slowest players could have won this easily if they just had a few things go their way. But the fastest players are going to take this one. So this time, speed is going to win over height. And Ben Simmons is actually going to get finals MVP. I thought it might go to Donovan Mitchell because he put up some pretty crazy games during the series. But Ben Simmons averaged 18, 10, and 6. So averaging a double-double throughout the series, which is pretty impressive. We're just going to check out the final box score of game number 7. Zubac with the double-double, 24 and 17. I mean, he had some pretty good games during this series as well. Same with Kelly Olynyk, 21 points here. Going over to our fastest players, Ben Simmons with 28 points in game 7. Donovan Mitchell with 22. So that might have secured the finals MVP for Ben with that great game 7 performance. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure that you do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.